What's going on, guys? This is Matt the Misfit here, and I am here to give you a quick AEW Double or Nothing predictions video. AEW is on in a few hours or so. I'm ordering it through my cable box because Breach the Report is kind of fucking it's just bullshit. I ain't messing with that shit anymore. So we're going to do some quick predictions here. We're going to start with the buy-in match that was announced last week, I think. We got Serena Deeb defending the NWA Women's Championship against Riho. No chance in hell Rio's winning that title. So Serena Deeb is going to retain that championship tonight on the buy-in free on YouTube. Maybe they'll air it on the actual feed on the pay-per-view. I don't know. So then we go to the main card. I'm assuming this is going to open the show. The Casino Battle Royale. The announced participants are Christian Cage, Matt Sardell, Powerhouse Hobbs, Penta. I'm going to call him Pentagon, because why not? Jungle Boy, Matt Hardy, Mark Quinn, Isaiah Cassidy, The Blade, Evil Uno, Colt Cabana, 10 of the Dark Order, Griff Garrison, Brian Pillman Jr., Max Caster, Anthony Bowens, QT Marshall, Nick Camarado, Dustin Rhodes, Lee Johnson, and the Joker card, the Wild Joker card. My obvious pick is a safe pick. Christian Cage is my actual pick to win, maybe. I have two picks here. Christian Cage is either going to win or TBD, which I'm going with either Andrade or Nick Gage. The reason I picked Nick Gage is he's on a little fanfare right now with the Dark Side of the Ring episode that aired. So that should be good. Hopefully. I mean, maybe it's him. I don't know. It could be Kenta. I don't know. The other reason I say Andrade because, well, Andrade has a match with Kenny Omega coming up at Triple Mania for the Triple A Championship. So why not? Why not have feuds cross promotion? I don't think we've ever had a Triple A wrestler come in from, I don't know if you want to call him Triple A wrestler yet, but a Triple A wrestler come in from Triple A, go into AEW and challenge Kenny Omega for anyways. A dark horse of the pick. Well, before I say that, the reason I got Christian Cage, it doesn't matter who wins this match. That's not going to happen at All Out. I think Kenny Omega is set for All Out. I'll get to that a little bit later. My dark horse of this match is Evil Uno. Evil Uno the other night was massively over with the fans. We got an Evil Uno chant, which is great. So that's my dark horse, is Evil Uno. I don't think Matt Sydal needs it. I don't think Pentagon needs it, because I don't think Jungle Boy needs it. I don't think Evil Uno could do something. I think there will be something with Dark Order and the Elite by All Out. I'll get to there later. Speaking of Dark Order, and he's not an official member of Dark Order, Hangman Adam Page versus Brian Cage with Team Taz. Hangman Page has to win this. He lost to Brian Cage just out of nowhere the other night, a few weeks ago on Dynamite. Hangman Page has to get some type of win back because he's got to get back into that title contention, because at All Out, I do see it being Hangman Page versus Kenny Omega for the AEW Championship. You got fans in the arena. Hangman Page will win. Will most likely defeat. It should defeat Kenny Omega. It should be the only person to defeat Kenny Omega before anybody else for the AEW Championship. I like Brian Cage. Well, I'm not the biggest Brian Cage in America like everybody else. It's just not, if I'm being honest, not a lot of people on Team Taz I really care much about. I mean, I like Ricky Starks, but that's about it. Miro versus Lance Archer. Now, this is for the TNT Championship. Miro could win. I can't see Miro winning, But I don't know if Lance Archer can afford another loss. Funny enough, he competed for the inaugural TNT Championship at last year's Double or Nothing against Cody Rhodes. I don't know. I'm gonna go all in. I'm gonna say that Miro's not gonna hold the championship that long. I think Lance Archer is gonna win the championship tonight. I just have this weird feeling. Give Lance Archer something to do. If you're not gonna give him an AEW championship match, if you're not gonna give him a shot at the defend that FTW title. I don't know. Do something with that. Then we got Sting and Darby Allin versus Scorpio Sky and Ethan Page. I'm interested in seeing how Sting looks inside a ring for the first time since September of 2015, where his last in-ring match in front of fans was with Seth Rollins in that career where he ended his career ended. I think Sting not going to do very much this match tonight. Things could happen. Sting's going to get the hot tag, probably do the Scorpion Death Drop, Scorpion Death Lock, Stinger Splash. And I know people are like, oh, but Sting shouldn't win here. I'm like, yeah, but it's his first official match back in front of fans. Sting, I'm going to say Sting and Darby Allin to win here tonight. I know people are going to hate it, but you're going to have fans. It's going to have fans. It's going to have fans inside and all that stuff. So it's going to be interesting. Sting Darby Allin's going to win. So that's my pick. Sting and Darby Allin. Sting hopefully looks better than what we last saw him. Anyways, so then we got the AEW Women's Championship match. The current AEW Women's Champion Hikaru Shida got a bigger belt. Will defend against Britt Baker, DMD. This is a year with Hikaru Shida as champion. I know a lot of people have hated it. I personally love Hikaru Shida. I don't care. Listen, I'm not going to throw a name out there because I don't want to go on a rant here, but you cannot sit here and say you are a fan of Io Shirai, Asuka, Kairi Sane, and there's another one I'm thinking of, and Hikaru Shida, and say that you do not like or you think Joshi wrestling is stupid or they're not Joshi wrestlers. Do you know what the term of female Japanese pro wrestling is? It's called Joshi Pro Wrestling, which is exactly what Kairi Sane, Io Shirai, and Asuka do. That's all I'm going to say there. Because if you guys know who I'm talking about, after keep hearing him say that shit, infuriates me. Anyways, so I know Britt Baker should win here, but I'm going to be completely honest here. They haven't given me a reason that Britt Baker should win the championship here. Shida hasn't had any offense going, like, her promos aren't. I'm sorry, promos to me don't aren't. Oh, he has the upper hand. No, Shida hasn't even had the upper hand in this feud. I don't think even she's got her hands on Britt Baker. Britt Baker should win this one. Would I put it past AEW to keep the title on Hikaru Shida? No, I wouldn't. Would I like to see Hikaru Shida at least have a few more matches? Retain the championship? Okay, so I don't know what they're going to do here. Because I don't know if Shida wins tonight. Who does she feud with next? I mean, you could go with Thunder Rosa again, but I don't want to see that. I've already seen it. I don't want to see Riho again. I don't even want to see Riho as the champion because she barely was around with when she was the champion. I know people are gonna be like, "Oh, but Sheeta's barely on TV." I'm like, so was Riho. Riho barely even appeared on the show. At least Sheeta was on TV, whether she was in the crowd or not. I'm gonna go with Britt Baker. I'm gonna go with the safe bet. I think Britt Baker should win the championship here. And then you know what you do. I know I hate when they did this because they did this with Moxley and Omega. If the match is good, the match is I don't really see much in Britt Baker as a wrestler. She's a great character, but I don't like her as a wrestler. And finding out her two of my favorite matches with Britt Baker happened to feature Hikaru Shida and Thunder Rosa. Imagine that. Ooh. Yeah. Anyways, Hikaru Shida to lose the championship is one prediction here. Cody Rhodes versus Anthony Ngogo. This is gonna piss somebody off tonight. Doesn't matter who wins the match tonight. Either way, the result of the match is gonna piss a lot of people off. The nuclear heat that may come tonight regarding this match. Oh man. So it's like it's Anthony Gogo with QT Marshall, basically the what the fuck do they call themselves? There's too many fucking factions in AEW for me to keep up with Cody Rhodes and Arn Anderson. I'm gonna hate myself for this one because I don't want Cody to win. Myself, logically, I do not like. Me as a fan, I don't want to see Cody Rhodes win all the time. The more I think about it, Cody has lost quite a bit of the AEW. Cody Rhodes has won, lost only, to my knowledge at least, lost 2 AEW pay-per-view matches. He beat Dustin at Double or Nothing 2 years ago. There wasn't really a winner in the Darby Allin match at Fyter Fest. Not Fyter Fest. No, it was Fyter Fest. I believe he won against the Young Bucks at Fight for the Fallen. He beat Shawn Spears at All Out 2 years ago. He lost his first pay-per-view match to MJF. What did he do at Revolution? No. I correct me. Oh, he's lost 3 times. Okay, hold on, man. He lost to Jericho at Full Gear. He lost to MJF at Revolution. He beat Lance Archer at Double or Nothing last year. He lost to Darby Allin at All Out last year. Okay. Okay. I don't know if he was on the card for Revolution. Maybe he was. I don't remember. Anyways, Cody Rhodes is going to win. I don't like it, but I'm not really seeing much of Anthony Ogogo yet because I haven't seen him wrestle. I don't even know if he's actually wrestled a match or not on Dynamite. Granted, I missed a few weeks of Dynamite because some of the shows are starting to get to me a little bit. Cody Rhodes shouldn't win this match, but knowing Cody Rhodes needs a win, a pay-per-view win, because Cody Rhodes has not won a pay-per-view in a very long time, it's going to be Cody Rhodes, unfortunately. Then we have we have the 3 big matches here. So, I'm going to start with the AEW World Tag Titles matches. The Young Bucks defending against John Moxley and Eddie Kingston. Eddie Kingston and John Moxley have been entertaining as fuck. Okay, they're great. Now the Young Bucks finally turned heel, thank God, because them as babyfaces was just boring. I'm completely. Could be honest with you, the Elite themselves, outside of maybe Omega, Omega doesn't really work that much as a babyface either. Okay, maybe outside of Cody and Hangman, the Elite as babyfaces does not work. So the Young Bucks should not lose this match. They shouldn't. However, something tells me that Moxley and Kingston are going to win the titles. Because Moxley's not going back to the AEW title picture anytime soon. So you got to keep Moxley occupied. Unless you want to have the Young Bucks win here, have Moxley and Kingston, Moxley go for the TNT Championship. Something. Fuck. That one's difficult. This one's difficult. I'm going to flip a coin. Heads, it's Moxley and Kingston. Tails is the Young Bucks. I'm going with Moxley and Kingston. Ooh, that one's hard. That was hard to pick. Then we have not the main event. This is this one may be the main event. I'm going to talk about the World Title Pack picture after this, which is probably going to be the main event. Stadium Stampede. The Pinnacle featuring MJF, Wardlow, Shawn Spears, Cash Wheeler, and Dax Harwood, with Tully Blanchard taking on the Inner Circle of Chris Jericho, Jake Hager, Sammy Guevara, Santana and Ortiz. If the Inner Circle loses, that they disband for good. This is where WWE logic comes into play. Now, there are a few reasons where you could see the Inner Circle losing here tonight. That being, Jericho's fixing to go on tour. Jericho has a busted arm. That would probably be the only reason to end the Inner Circle. Have them lose. However, the Inner Circle just lost at Blood and Guts. I think the Inner Circle come out tonight and win Stadium Stampede. I don't think MJF takes the pin though, because I think they're obviously going to be saving Jericho and MJF for All Out, probably. So who takes the pin in this? Shawn Spears, because realistically, Shawn Spears hasn't been doing very much of anything since joining AEW. He had that one moment with what's his name? Cody Rhodes. That was about it. Anyways, moving on to not the main event. It's gonna be Orange Cassidy versus Kenny Omega versus Pac for a triple threat match or a three-way dance or something, three-way match, whatever you want to call it, for the AEW World Championship. Kenny Omega, 100% is walking away with the championship because, like I said earlier, no one should be beating Kenny Omega until Hangman Page is the one to do it at All Out in Chicago, in front of a sold-out Chicago fan arena, whether they're in Allstate Arena, whatever they're going to be at. Probably going to be in whatever arena they were in for the first All Out and All In. So I don't know, one of those two. Anyway, Kenny Omega should retain here tonight, and hopefully, it's Hangman Page, because see what I see happening. Here's my I guess. So far, the AEW champions have been played out perfectly. Starts with Jericho. Then when Moxley debuts, you went to Moxley. Then we're building towards the rematch between Moxley and Omega. Boom! Omega wins the championship. Now we're slowly building towards Moxley and not Moxley. We're building towards Page and Omega. Page wins the championship, and maybe MJF is the one to take the title off of Hangman Page. Hangman Page, when he becomes the champion, he's still the most over guy in the company. When he wins the championship, he's going to need a massive heel to work with. MJF is that guy. So here's my planned out all in, not all out. So the main event for that show, I think it's going to be Page and Omega for the AEW Championship. There's that. Thunder Rosa versus Britt Baker for the AEW Women's Championship. If Britt Baker wins the If Britt Baker wins the championship, I don't think she's going to hold it that long, because who do you have her to feud with? I mean, unless travel restrictions come into play, are lifted, and you bring in people and you bring in more Japanese women wrestlers like I almost said Io Shirai. That's never happening. If you bring in wrestlers like Konami or Mayu Iwatani or Julia or something like that, or you bring in if Gengetsu wants to come out of retirement, or Hazuki wants to come out of retirement, something like that. If you want to bring back, you know what? Bring back Makito. I don't know, something like that. Anyways, that's something there. If the Bucks retain, I see a massive thing happening with the Dark Order at All Out. Whoever wins this match tonight, I think will be challenging by Evil Uno and Stu Grayson. The Dark Order will hopefully win the tag titles at All Out. Cody Rhodes will hopefully turn heel by All Out. My two main matches I think could happen, most likely at All Out: Page and Omega for the title, MJF Chris Jericho 1-on-1. Anyways, that is my predictions for AEW's Double or Nothing tonight. I'm excited. Fans are back. Come to find out, it's just for tonight. The full capacity thing is just for tonight. They're going to go back to socially distanced shows until July. Makes sense. So they should be good tonight. I cannot wait. July 16th? July 8th or something like that, for Dynamite to go back, or AEW to go back on tour. WWE's going back on tour on July 16th. So should be good. WWE's first pay-per-view in front of a crowd will be Money in the Bank, a live crowd since WrestleMania, but their first show on tour will be there. So that's gonna be great. So that's my predictions for AEW Double or Nothing. I probably won't be doing a review tonight. Watch other people's reviews. Excuse me. Probably people like Fightful, or maybe check on Joe Cronin's stream. See if anybody else is going to be. I'm not going to be watching what's his face, because pisses me off with his stupid views that he thinks should happen, and then he doesn't do shit. But anyways, I'm Matt the Misfit. I want you guys to have a good night. Have a safe Memorial Day weekend, and I will talk to you guys some other time. Peace.